Hi, JJ22 here. It's been a while since I made a lot of videos because as people know I was ill for a while there, but I'm back and I'm making new videos. So I just wanted to show you the latest soundtracks that I got into my collection. It's a lot of them, and the reason why is because, well, my birthday was in the middle there too, so I was able to get some birthday gifts. So anyways, the first one that I got was the Austin Powers soundtrack. Apparently this was a 2020 RSD release. Fun soundtrack with all the different, of course, the Quincy Jones tune theme is what people know the best, and that's what's on this record. Next one I got is Eddie Murphy, Eddie Murphy. This was his first album before the famous Comedian album that came out. This actually, he has many tracks on here. He does his father on here. A really good routine he does on Buckwheat. A funny tune called Boogie in Your Butt. Also, he does Enough is Enough with being Richard Simmons and Buckwheat. So it's right here. He also has a really good routine in here about when the Pope got shot and John Lennon and everybody about getting shot in general. It's pretty funny. And also there's one on here about getting hit by a car. That's hilarious. I highly recommend it. Next one is, I do have the single of this one, but now I actually have the full album. This is Sun City. This was a protest record that was organized by Little Steven of Bruce Springsteen's band. He got many artists together, just to name a few. Let's see here. Bruce Springsteen, Curtis Blow, Ruben Blades, Peter Gabriel, Bob Geldof, Bob Dylan, Joey Ramone, Lou Reed, Ringo Starr, Peter Wolf, just to name a few that are on here. And the reason why I'm really excited to have this one is that not only does it have Sun City on here, but it also has Silver and Gold by U2 on this one. It's the original version of that. And this was the tape I had growing up. I have another album, but it's actually just a single of the song Sun City. But this one has the other tracks on here as well. Next one is a soundtrack to 9.5 Weeks. This has a really good list of artists that are on this particular record, including Joe Cocker, Devo, Eurythmics, Stuart Copeland, Brian Ferry, John Taylor, all on this one. As we all remember, You Can Leave Your Hat On would probably be the most popular one from this soundtrack. Next one, I remember this from when we did in high school a long time ago. This is Pirates of the Penzance. Major General. It even has a gatefold on it with different pictures from the performance. I remember even seeing this in the theater when I was a kid. It's a lot of fun. Gilbert and Sullivan, Pirates of the Penzance. Next one is Star Trek IV soundtrack. I am disappointed that they didn't put the punk song on here. I know if you go on YouTube, you can find it out there. But even in then, the theme to Star Trek IV is really good, as well as the which one is the Market Street is the other one I really like. That's when they first came to Earth, and he did the Double Dumbass on You. That instrumental is on here, and that's a really good cut. Next one is Rambo 3, and this one is the soundtrack to Rambo 3. This is done by Jerry Goldsmith, I believe. Yep, Jerry Goldsmith did the soundtrack to this one. It also has a song on here by Bill Medley, as well as Gio Moroder also did tunes on this one as well. Next one I have is a soundtrack to The Lost Boys. It's a really good lineup on this one. This one has In Excess, Lou Gramm, Roger Daltrey, Echo and the Bunnymen. Let's see who else is on this one. And Thomas Newman. So it's a really good lineup, really fun movie. Another one I got is Madonna's Who's That Girl? So we all know the tune Who's That Girl? Causing a Commotion is on here. I didn't think it was that great of a movie personally, but I really did enjoy the music. This is a kind of a promo from the Cotton Club. It only has on here 2 songs from the Cotton Club itself. This actually even says on here it's property of the college radio station WUWM. So kind of a nice little pickup. It wasn't expensive, and has Minnie the Moocher and Ill Wind on here. It's just a jump to the left. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I got the soundtrack finally in the collection and vinyl to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I did have Rocky Horror on CD, and I also had it on Laserdisc as well as Blu-ray. Now I also have the soundtrack on vinyl, which this is at high school parties. I remember if they played Time Warp, we all got on the dance floor. Everybody was moving. It was always fun. Next one I picked up is the soundtrack to Blinded by the Light. This has a lot of really good Bruce Springsteen music on here. Just it has Badlands, Cover Me, Thunder Road, The River, Dancing in the Dark. Let's see what else is on this one. Blinded by the Light is on here. Born to Run, I'll Stand by You. So it has a really good lineup of Bruce Springsteen tunes on here is why I got it. So there's Jon Voight and a very young Ricky Schroder prior to his Silver Spoons days. He was in a really good movie that he did called The Champ, which with Jon Voight and Ricky Schroder just gave a phenomenal performance in this one. And this is the soundtrack to that one. And this one I have also is Romeo Must Die. This is a kind of a sci-fi action thriller movie that I really enjoy. But this has tracks on here by Aaliyah, Timbaland and Magad, Destiny's Child, Confidential, Dave Hollister, Chante Moore, Nona Miss, Blade, and Stanley Clarke featuring Plotlicks is on this one. And last but not least, I'm really happy to have this one in my collection finally. I really want to have the Prince version, but at least I got this. This is the first CD I ever bought. Now I have it on vinyl. This is the Batman soundtrack. This is the Michael Keaton Batman. My mom and I were joking. I wore a tux for a senior picture back in high school, and I would actually say that was my Bruce Wayne pose. And I was actually saying I was posing as Bruce Wayne from the Michael Keaton 1989 Batman movie. And on the back here's a really good picture of him, and really good music on here as well. So those are my soundtracks. Do you have any comments? Please leave them below. And I just want to remind the vinyl community, let's bring each other up rather than bring each other down. Have a great day.